Hey everybody, welcome to Pet Services Pro, a show for you and your pets. Are you wanting to get your dog trained? Do you want to learn more about dog training? Are you wanting to know your options? Then you're in the right place because we're about to tell you about training your dog yourself. That way, you'll be better informed about what all is involved and you'll be able to make an informed decision to decide to train your dog yourself. I understand that dog training can be a time-consuming and confusing matter, especially if you haven't done it before. But don't worry, because today I'm going to share with you 10 reasons to train your dog yourself, and it really isn't as hard as you think. So make sure you watch until the end because there's a bonus reason. Please hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any videos on how to take care of your pets. And feel free to share this video and to ask questions. We love them and we answer them. So here we go. There are a number of ways to train your dog. A lot of trainers have their own ways of teaching. And of course, it matters what you'll be training the dog for. You can train for basic obedience, agility, hunting, guarding, show, and so much more. But training your dog yourself is the key. Here are 10 reasons why it's a good idea to train your dog yourself instead of sending the dog to have someone else train for you. And watch the whole video because there's a bonus reason at the end. You learn how to train the dog correctly. It's a good idea to take a training course with your dog from someone else the first time because then you have the knowledge to train any other dog you have or to continue to train your current dog. Your instructor is really training you how to train the dog rather than training him for you. You learn how to do it correctly, and since your instructor is there with you, you can fix your mistakes and practice so when you work with your dog at home, you're doing it correctly. Yes, of course it costs money, but you learn a lot. Great interaction. Working with your dog is wonderful interaction time between you and him. It's time well spent and fun for you, the family, and the dog. Keep your training positive. Using negative and harsh punishment has no place in training. If you're having a bad day or are in a bad mood, don't train that day. Your dog may pick up on it and not perform well for you. So keep it upbeat, be happy, and have fun. If you do that, the dog will look forward to training time and work hard for you. Dogs learn trust. Your dog will learn to trust you. He will become more bonded to you and other family members who work with him, and you will all become a pack. Keep your commands consistent and teach him the same way each time. They will not know what to do if someone uses different words to teach him to sit, for instance. If your dog trusts you, he will listen to you all the time, or at least most of the time, which leads to get the whole family on the same page. Training a dog needs to involve everyone in the family. The dog considers everyone as their pack and he will listen to all of you. But you need to all be consistent with how you train. Everyone needs to use the same words for a command. He will be confused otherwise and he may not want to do what you say. Training should be fun and easy, and it will be if everyone does it the same. Cheaper. Training your dog yourself instead of sending him to someone else to train is cheaper. Your only expense will be leash, collar, treats, and your time for obedience and tricks. If you are training for agility or hunting or other specialties, there is equipment involved, but it's still cheaper than paying someone else to train your dog, which also means any training will involve you anyway. If you send your dog out to get trained by someone else, you'll still need to learn what he was taught and practice with your dog. He has learned to trust the trainer, and so he may not listen to you when you give him a command. He wasn't trained by you. He learned to trust the trainer who taught him, so you will need to learn and practice and gain his trust. Dogs are smart, and he may not want to work for you yet. You will have to have patience and give your dog a reason to want to work for you. So, you may as well learn how to train him yourself and gain his trust from the start. Easier to train multiple dogs. Once you've learned how to train one dog, you can train other dogs too. You've learned about dogs, learned the method, and you know what to do. Keep in mind that every dog is different, and Lucky may not learn the same way Fluffy has, but you can find things that work for Lucky too. Maybe he prefers toys to treats. Reward him with a ball instead of chicken. Being flexible in your style is a good thing. Dogs learn better in their own environment. Dogs will learn well in their own environment. There aren't as many distractions such as other dogs, people, strange smells, and so on. You can help him to focus on you. You can teach them the correct door to go to when they need out, where their kennel is so they can go there when you tell them, and so forth. But having said that, it's also good to socialize your dog with other dogs, people, and places they aren't familiar with. But do that when your dog has learned commands, walking well on a leash, and is listening to you well. You learn patience. If you're someone who does not have a lot of patience or yells a lot, if you want to train your dog, you need to learn to be patient, not to yell, and be happy and calm when the dog training. If these skills are hard for you, dog training may be difficult. No one likes to be yelled at or told no all the time, and dogs are no exception. If you need help dealing with your frustration, there's no shame in asking for it. If you're having a bad day and you're in a bad mood, don't train. The dog will feel it, you will show it, and training will be difficult. It's not worth any setbacks. The dog gets tired. Training is a focused activity that requires the dog to think. Mental stimulation is wonderful for making an active dog tired, probably more than physical exercise. What a great way to get rid of that energy. And everyone is having fun too. So spend some time training every day and wear your dog out a little. The dog will learn to listen and work for you. If you keep the training fun, positive, and productive, your dog will listen and work hard. He may even try everything he knows just to get a treat from you. It's fun to watch. Once he's learned his command you've taught him, you don't need to give him any more treats. Petting and praise are just as good. So there you have it. 10 reasons to train your dog yourself plus one more. So you can see that training yourself has some good advantages and it's really not that hard. And you'll have a wonderful relationship with your canine friend. Be sure to share this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about great pets, pet care, and much more. Check out our other video about crate training your dog at the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.